Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the update this is for a couple of days ago, August 1st of 2026. I'm a couple of days behind filming these, but for the first, this is going to be probably a fairly short one, although last time I said that I went for 10 minutes, but I think this one's actually going to be quite short. I am filming this one on the morning of the 3rd. It is about 4:30 in the morning, 4:31 to be exact. And so I'm a couple of days behind on this, so I'm going to be doing this one fairly quickly and fairly short so that I can get another one so I can back up the speed. I've been doing a video vlog every single day since the 27th of December, and I don't want to miss any days, even if I need to do something short because I just didn't have the time. So anyway, so this was August 1st was an accounting office day, and it was actually a very good accounting office day. First, everything was balanced and there were no particular issues. But second, and I alluded to this last time I had an accounting office day, that slightly better lighting at this angle. But in mid-June, we started the new accounting system ARC, and we're basically have achieved closure on that. At least for me personally. We have a couple more people trained on that thing, and now I am starting to post completion times that are within standard, or at least pretty close to where they want us to be. We had about a week or about a month of almost all my accounting days being full days for some reason or another, and so this one was 5 hours and 8 minutes, which is very close to where they want us to be, and so really we're coming full circle on that at full balanced day where we're getting done within the time that they want us to do. So really we've being pretty close to good and done with that arc, I'm thinking at this point, but things are still going well. Also, similar follow-up to that, my backup, one of the gals that I had done the training for, the 3 days, the 30th or 29th, 30th, and 31st, when I was helping mom down in Central Oregon, my backup, or not my backup, but the backup beneath me in the line there, had 3 straight days, and honestly, she killed it. She nailed it. So, that feels good, and also happy to see those who you kind of help guide through the process succeeding. So really good results on that as well. So great job, Rochelle. And let's see. After work, so then this is where so after work, and then I had like 3 hours of bagging. Also on the first, ended up seeing the one of the longest backups at my store that I've seen for a long time. Things like that don't happen all too often. It's just like a chain of things that go screwy. But a cliche in the retail business, at least among senior managers, they all seem to know this one. You had lines going up the aisles. Which is usually an exaggeration, usually not true. But for a few minutes around 11 a.m. on the 1st of August, we had that. And honestly, kudos to the crowd here in 2026. There's no screaming, no pushing, yelling, no fighting, no like weapons being pulled, nothing like that. That tends to happen when lines get really super long. And none of that. So, but that was only just a few minutes. But I just hadn't seen anything like that for a really long time. So, anyway, and the customer base reacted well. And of course we all got that sorted quickly. Anyway, and then then had like 3 hours of bagging, and I like bagging, so that was good. Then when I got home, now I alluded to in the previous update that I had reached out to a interior design professional to basically help figure out what we're going to do when this furniture arc kind of comes to fruition, which is going to be really just later this week in a few days. And of course, that interior design professional is my mom. So when I got off work, she was there and came up with, and basically she's moved a handful of times and been through the having to redo places when basically very similar situations to this a handful of times before. So I had asked her to come over here and assess what I could do to optimize what's going to be happening here. And given that a lot of the stuff that's going to be coming from her anyway, who better to ask? Anyway, so she came and she drove all the way from Central Oregon to do this. Bless her soul. And God, Mom, thank you so much. And so she gave me a ton of, here's how to make this happen best. And this is all that movement type of stuff that you've seen me talking about piece by piece by piece by piece by piece in all these videos for, oh God, since like March. Anyway, so she comes in and just has a pretty solid vision about what would optimize all of this. So I get to work. Now, around 8:30 or so, Mom goes to bed. I keep working. Don't film an update or anything. I just keep moving things and rearranging things and I had one vehicle where I was loading as I was going stuff that was going to go for donations. Another thing that was going to be stuff that was going to go for, another pile. Reached out and hired a junk collection group to come and, get a pile of just junk that sorted through. And made a ridiculous amount of progress in one day because she gave me a kind of a vision about what I should be doing to make this the most effective way. Because there is kind of a deadline. Mentioned renting a truck and moving up some furniture. Yeah, that's happening on Wednesday and Thursday. And we're talking about Saturday in this video. So there is a time crunch here. A little bit of a time. And so I keep working. Mom goes to bed around 8:30 or whatever. I keep working. And I am still working on this furniture move, or this furniture project. I was still working at 3:15 on the morning of the 2nd. So basically the day I'm talking about here is now officially over. But I was still working on that furniture project at 3:15 when my alarm clock went off for my shift on the 2nd. Yes, friends, I pulled an all-nighter moving furniture on the 1st. And so that is kind of the summation of the day that was in this video. And that's pretty much that. And so pulled an all-nighter, didn't really get any sleep. And, well, to be honest, I napped for like 20 minutes from 3:15 to like 3:35. And then jumped up and got ready for the day that I'm going to be talking about the next video, which is August the 2nd. Anyway, that was the update for August the 1st of 2026. I'm going to cut it off here. I'm not going to stall for like another 90 seconds to get to the 10-minute mark. Thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll look forward to getting those last couple of updates that I'm late on posted, and because there's a lot going on with the furniture arc this week, so it's actually a week that's focused on that and another like family type of thing. So anyway, with that, have a great rest of your day, everyone, and we'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow or yesterday or whatever day that I'm going to be talking about next, which I guess is August the 2nd. Oh, I might actually make the 10-minute mark after all. This date, August the 1st, was also the 36th anniversary of the day my family moved to the Pacific Northwest. Or at least in my era. So, prior to that, when I was really super little, we were in California, like so many of the other people that were in Oregon and Washington. Although both my parents actually have are very, very close connections to the exact town where I live now, which makes sense why we came here. But yeah, the official first day for me in the Pacific Northwest was 36 years ago on August the 1st. And so anyway, thank you again for joining me. I did manage to basically make the 10-minute mark by just kind of just rambling on. A lot of stuff to say about a day that, didn't get around to filming a video. All right, well, hey, thanks for joining me again. I know this was rambling, but I'll look forward to talking to you again next time. Ciao for now.